So second bit is we kind of looked at adding and subtracting. Now we're going to look at multiplying and dividing. What you've got to think about on these ones is your indices. So this one, 3p all squared times 5kp. So the first thing to do is square out this bracket. Remember, 3p squared is 3p times 3p, which is 9p squared. And this, we haven't had to do anything to that yet. Now, our thought bubble, we take the identical bits when we multiply. So we take the numbers, we take the p's, and we take the k's, and we multiply. So here, 9 5s, 45. P squared times p is p cubed. And k didn't have a buddy, so it's just 45p cubed k. Or, more likely, what we would write is 45kp cubed, because we usually have it alphabetically. So that's the first one. So I've stopped doing think bubbles on all of them. So for this one, I've got one more with a think bubble because it's a divide. So 24x squared y divided by 8y squared x. So here we take the number bit, so 24 divided by 8, x squared divided by x, and y divided by y squared. So thinking about your indices, base to a power times the same base to another power, you add the indices. Base to a power divided by the same base to another power, you subtract the indices, and base to a power, you multiply the indices. So here, 24 divided by 8 is 3. X squared divided by x to the 1 is just x, or x to the 1. And y divided by y squared, when we subtract, we get y to the negative 1. Remember, the negative power means we go underneath with it. So this would be 3x over y on that one. So for the next one, we've got a multiply out of bracket. So negative 9t, bracket 8t minus 5t squared. We can't add or subtract them because this is a t, this is a t squared. The base with the algebraic part's not the same, but we can multiply. So negative 9 times 8 is negative 72, and t times t is t squared. And negative 9 times negative 5 is positive 45, and t times t squared is t cubed. So for this one, we've got 20x squared minus 5xy all over 10x. We split it. We could make it two fractions, so we put it both over the common denominator. So it's like splitting up fractions. So we've got 20x squared over 10x minus 5xy over 10x. 20 divided by 10 is 2. X squared divided by x is x. Here, 5 divided by 10 is a half. And y divided by x divided by x, they cancel, leaving you y. So you could either write it as 2x minus a half y, or you could write it as 2x minus y over 2. Both are equally correct.